Good morning, cultists. In our previous episode, we left things off after convincing Tops and Reed to step down and let Adelaide take over as steward of Edgewater. With any luck, she'll bring prosperity and wealth to Edgewater, as well as more stuff for us to steal. I mean, liberate. In any case, we finally have the power regulator, so let's get our ship repaired and off this planet. Parvati, are you excited? I know I am.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
She's basically Kaylee from the hit TV show Firefly. Fantastic. I can understand not wanting to go back. You didn't seem happy in Edgewater. You've never been on a ship before. Those people in Edgewater need you. Nope. I definitely want her to stay with me. You've never been on a ship before.
I've worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no, but can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Well, Parvati, I like the idea of your eyes on my back. I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin, it's yours. You just met me. Why would you want to go into space with a stranger? Not interested. Nope. I guess that's a legitimate question.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Edgewater was on the verge of collapse before you showed up. You sent them power, and now the town might see another season. And you talked Miss McDevitt into coming back to town. Maybe one day, Edgewater will have a garden where that cannery once stood. You ain't exactly a stranger anymore. You've done some kindness hereabouts. I wouldn't mind following somebody like that.
Well, I mean, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, that was just a side effect. I didn't actually intend for that. I just kind of wanted to line my pockets. You really want out of Edgewater that badly?
Yeah, I really do. My whole life's been small. I realized that when you walked into town. I've been seeing the same faces every day, the same sky, the same stars. Then I saw this ship. This gorgeous, stately lady with her eyes turned skyward, and I made up my mind to come along with you.
Well, I mean, personally, I never grew up in like a small town or anything like that, but I can definitely understand where you're coming from. Parvati, I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin, it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
She's so pure. So wholesome. Oh my god. She's the best. Alright, I seem to be somewhat starving and thirsty though, so let me just quickly pop some pills and eat some food before we hop in. Fantastic. Let's do this. Let's get this thing repaired. And oh, hey Max.
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Wait, hold on. What? But, okay. Parvati, gotta say, don't tell him I said this, but wasn't that a little rude? He just decided to claim a room for himself. What's he doing over there? What is he doing? Alright, okay. Sure. Ada,
Captain,
good news.
I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
Great, thanks.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Oh, I guess I don't have the engineering know-how. Can you walk me through it?
Step 1. Pick up your power regulator. Step 2. Approach the terminal located in our engine room. Step 3. Insert power regulator. Step 4. Celebrate. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Wait, no, that was too many steps. What was step 4? Oh, fuck. What was step 4? Celebrate? How do I celebrate? Can I celebrate by, I don't know, blowing a hole in the side of the ship, or should I maybe poop all over the floor? I'm good at that. I'm good at pooping all over the floor. Parvati, you want to come with me? Do you want to help me install this thing? I don't understand how to celebrate. I'm assuming it involves throwing grenades all over the floor and just blowing myself up, right? Because I'm really good at that. At least that's how I used to celebrate. Nice. Here he goes. Alright. Parvati, we need to celebrate. There we go. We've christened the ship. We've christened the ship that's been, I guess, space-worthy for quite some time now. And was just most recently, I don't know, damaged? I don't quite understand what happened with the previous power regulator, but sure. I suppose it got damaged. Ada, I think I may have skipped step 4, but otherwise I think I'm good.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out of here. Hold on, I need to take care of something. I don't think there's anything left for us to take care of on this planet. No. I mean, we could do a little bit more scouting around and exploring maybe. But otherwise, let's skedaddle. Fantastic. Though the engine sputtering.
Communication request from Dr. Phineas Welles.
Sorry, Ada, you kind of interrupted me. I was saying that the engine sputtering and flames erupting kind of didn't inspire a lot of confidence. Message from Phineas Welles. Good, I've been waiting to hear from him. This better be quick. You know what? Sure.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Actually, I have this thing called, the doctors call anal leakage. I don't know if that's a side effect. Get to the point. I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time. Never been better. I can slow down time, Doctor. Yeah, is that normal? And also, have we actually been out of contact with him since the cave? For that long?
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Wait. What's your end goal from all this, Doctor? So, you want to, basically unthaw all the colonists on the Hope, right? Is it, do you have some kind of, like, nefarious purpose? Is he gonna turn out to be evil in the end? I hope not. He does seem genuine. I don't know, fine, I'll go have a word with Gladys. Why do we need a nav key to land on a planet? Slow down, you're asking me to get involved with the black market. Or I could put a couple of light years between me and the Halcyon. And can't I land somewhere outside of Stellar Bay? Yeah, why do we need a nav key?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kilkelly.
I mean, I don't mean to judge a book by its cover, but a smuggler named Gladys. If she's not some doddering old grandma, like lovable, wholesome grandma that's willing to feed me stuff as soon as she sees me, I don't know if I can trust her. So what's stopping me from just leaving Halcyon altogether? Wait, is Halcyon the star system, or is it the galaxy, or... I don't think I ever found out. Maybe I should read the codex.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the hope.
That's where we start. About this Gladys person, how do I know I can trust her?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Monarch. I'm assuming that's... a planet? Can't I land somewhere outside of Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kilkelly.
Reasonably certain? Alright, I'll go have a word with Gladys, I guess.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
You want to explain what a holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits, first-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Oh. I wonder if it's this game's way of changing my character's appearance. Like a, I don't know, facelifting surgeon in an underground cavern system in some sewers or something. I don't know. Something like that. Mentioned this thing has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Oh, so maybe it's not just a appearance-changing thing. Maybe it's an actual stealth device. Why do I need a gadget for this? Couldn't I just steal a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Sweetens my breath? Good, because I need it. Because my breath is just terrible. And also, I'm pretty sure what he said just now about, what inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise. I'm pretty sure that's actually a jab at the developer's previous game, Fallout New Vegas, where you could actually just wear a disguise and then pretend to be part of a faction. If that's actually a jab at their own work in the past, I salute you guys. Holy shit. Takes a great sense of humor to make fun of yourself. How the hell does a hologram sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
People will actually fall for this? Seems far-fetched.
Ha 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 ha! The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
Of course. That's why the Spanish Inquisition was so successful, because nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Now wait, so that changes my face and stuff, and my breath. Do I actually need to be wearing the same clothes, though? I guess we'll find out. I'll put it to good use, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Wait, where's the navigation terminal? Oh, I see. Oh. I don't know if I really want to do this right now. Let me just kind of explore the ship. Maybe I can finally check out the cabins and whatnot. Ooh. Oh, I see. So what, are we... I guess we're just floating outside of the planet that we were just on? Oh. It's so beautiful. Fuck, I'm not gonna lie. I actually love just staring off into, space skyboxes. Like, seriously? If I could, I would just stand here and look at this for hours. Just listening to music. Holy shit, I fucking love space so much. Oh, look at that. Nebulae. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my god, I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, I love it so much. Couldn't tell you how much I love it. Oh, Parvati. You're not sleeping here, are you? Don't you have your own cabin, no?
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
So you are literally sleeping in the hold. Okay. Did you learn your trade from your father? It sounded like it when you talked to Reed. What do you think of the ship? It's time for you to move along. No, I'm not kicking her out. Never. Can I just somehow get rid of this option altogether? Did you learn your trade from your father? It sounded like it when you were talking to Reed.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
Funny? How's that funny? I don't see the humor. Reed seemed to have it in for you. You worked beside your father your whole life? Did your dad ever work on spaceships? I don't see the humor.
He meant funny as in odd.
Oh.
It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
A vocational test? Kinda sounds like the vocational tests that they used to do in the, or at least they do in the Fallout universe, in those vaults. I wonder if maybe this is the same universe. I mean, probably not. Yeah. I doubt it. I don't know. I mean, I guess it... I mean, just vocational... Based on that, no. That's a bit of a stretch. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. But you're actually really good at this, and you enjoy it. Why would people be unhappy about you getting a maintenance job? One aptitude test determines your whole life? But you're actually good at this, and you enjoy it.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
You know what? I can empathize with you on the whole hyper-focusing stuff. I mean, usually my attention just like all over the place. I'm super scatterbrained. But when something really piques my interest, I can just concentrate on that for hours. I've had times where I've just like opened up a book, gotten really into it, read it for hours, and by the time I'm done, I'm like, oh shit, haven't eaten all day. Fuck. So I can definitely empathize with you on that. After school, you moved straight back to Edgewater? Didn't like your classes? Didn't like your classes?
Oh, there were a whole lot of reading, not nearly enough doing. Like, before they'd issue you a wrench, they wanted an essay on the design of different wrenches. Then there'd be quizzes on company regulations for storage and maintenance of wrenches.
Sounds like a fucking nightmare. I hated writing essays, not gonna lie. I mean, I was in psychology, so we often had to write so many essays, but man, I fucking hated writing essays. I'm much more of a doer than a writer of essays for sure, so yeah, I feel like Parvati and I are kindred spirits. So what did you do in your time off?
As soon as I got permission, I spent all my time in the machine shop. They had all manner of parts, but they didn't want me using them, so I had to sneak them sometimes. I even slept in there. Had a hammock tied up in the rafters. Before I left, I installed a little skylight for myself, so I could see the stars.
Wow. Build anything fun, that's it? You didn't spend time with friends? You didn't have your own room? They never caught you? You never got into trouble? Did you build anything fun?
When an engine came in, I'd strip it down and rebuild it. I mostly built for myself. Custom tools, little mechanical critters to talk to. When my roommates tried to talk, I'd get so nervous I'd be drenched in sweat. It was easier for everybody when I stayed off on my own. I doubt any of them remember me now.
Aw, give yourself more credit, Parvati. Yeah, after school you moved straight to Edgewater.
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
He wasn't that old, was he? Or, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought this up. Did you get much time with him after you got back from school? He wasn't that old. Then again, I guess he was also probably suffering from malnutrition along with the other colonists in Edgewater.
No, but a whole life taking care of Edgewater by his lonesome, working with all kinds of chemicals, it wears on a body. When I left for school, everything got harder for him. I used to help him lift the heavy things, and my hands didn't shake for the fine detail work.
Did you get much time with him after you got back from school?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work, so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects, or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ears so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
No, Parvati. I want to talk to you more about your life. There's so many questions I didn't get to ask you. Oh man, how come I could only ask one of those questions? I wanted to like run through the entire gamut of the dialogue options. Well, what do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Are you eavesdropping? Unbelievable. That's the ship's computer. It's not intelligent, but it does a good imitation. Apparently Ada's the one who actually flies the ship. Ada, how about you not invite yourself into our conversations? No, you know what? I'm okay with her interjections. Yeah, apparently Ada's the one who actually flies the ship.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
Oh my god, Ada's hilarious. What do you think, Parvati? Is this safe to fly now that we got the regulator? Ada, Parvati will be fixing you from now on. I expect your full cooperation. I guess either one? Sure.
I am at your disposal, Ms. Parvati. You will find the technical schematics in the engineer's locker, though I'm afraid Captain Hawthorne has lost the owner's manual.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Well, you can cook stuff with those, what are they called? Yeah, like cooking blowtorches. Alright, well, break time's over, I guess. Thanks, Parvati. Aw, man, I wanted to talk to her more about stuff. It's a shame that I only got to, like, pick one of the options or whatever. Oh, captain's quarters. Oh my god, we get our own personal view. Oh, look at this. I just creamed my pants. Ah, so pretty. I mean, if we could get the windows cleaned up a little bit, that'd be nice. What the fuck? What is this ghastly thing doing in my damn quarters? Examine. Adelaide's deserters dreamed of an independent life without board oversight. He taught them an important lesson. Never dream. Really? What? Is it because I sided with Edgewater initially? But I helped the deserters. Oh, I guess they're still under the yoke of Spacer's Choice. Well, hopefully they can find independence. And hopefully I can get this fucking sign out of my room. It is ghastly.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Wait, unless the ship is a Spacer's Choice brand ship. Oh, that's the holographic shroud. That looks so fucking unsightly. Whoa, my god. Holographic shroud. Holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Oh, so I guess it's not at all what I thought it was. I thought it was for sure like, well, maybe not sure, but initially I thought it was just like a character customization thing, but I guess not, and we've leveled up. Fantastic. I'm 10 levels away, or 10 points away from getting the next perk thing. And we can start investing in hacking itself. I mean, I could put 5 points into a dialogue and try to get persuade up to 50, and 5 points into stealth and get sneak up to 50. Or maybe I should just put 10 points into melee, and then I can unlock TTD location hit effects? What in the world is that? Well, you know what? Only one way to find out. Boom. I guess we'll see what this does? Oh, no tutorial message? Alright, fine. Next level, we'll put some points into sneak, or stealth and dialogue, and then maybe we should invest in some leadership stuff too, because it does seem like it's pretty useful. Like when companions kill an enemy, they gain 50% health. That seems pretty incredible, actually. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I want to invest in. I'm hoping that we can get all of the all the stuff that I really want to be like, you know, 100 like melee, one-handed melee. I'd also like to invest in dodging and blocking. Though I think I'd probably be better at blocking than dodging. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And we can get ourselves a perk. In terms of perks, I think maybe I want walk speed increase. There's nothing else that really interests me that much except for maybe resilient, which increases my base armor rating. You know what? We'll go with Strider, sure. If we don't like it, I'm sure maybe we can undo it. Wait. Because I know there's that machine in the cargo hold that lets me respec. Oh shit. Yeah, I guess we should go talk to Vicar Max. Ah, and he's leveled up too. Or at least he should be at my level. So let's give him Health, fantastic. And I guess we'll go talk to him. Maybe not in this episode. Maybe in our next episode. Oh, and I can store my shit here. Oh, fan-fucking-tastic. Alright, so you know what? Let me just store everything for now. And then we'll decide on what to take with us. Yeah, including all this shit. The food and stuff I'll keep. I don't know if the mods... Oh, I guess the mods do weigh something. Maybe I should... And I also kind of want to keep Adelaide's watch. Or should I sell it? Maybe for now we'll keep it, and then if it seems like maybe I could do with a little cash injection, we can probably sell it or something. Sure. Alright, so let me just do some quick exploring of the rest of the ship, and then we can end things off. The fuck is this? Sam? Created for a prank, Sam wore the sign for a week before Ada noticed and pointed it out to the janitorial unit, who placed it on the unit. However, remains a mystery. Oh. There's no response from the automechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis includes the letters Sam. And I think it said, talk to Ada about Sam. Whoa, is this another companion? Holy shit. Wow, wow, wee wah. And this must be Parvati's room. Yeah, I can just tell immediately from all the crap all over the place. And I'm assuming she tried to do some kind of like modifications to the ship, to that panel there. A stern older man with warm eyes. That must be her dad. Handsome man. I mean, I could pick up the stuff here. I'm sure she wouldn't complain, but feels weird. Petunia the plant. This is not a petunia. Nice reference to a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Fan-fucking-tastic. The Modern Steel Wrench and You. This book is heavily dog-eared with doodles in the margins. Banged up toolbox, full of modified tools with unique mechanical usages. Digging around in here would be an easy way to lose a finger to a sawtooth blade. Abigail. First wrench Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. Aww. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's very her. Oh. I wonder if all of these rooms will eventually be filled up with companions. Oh, and this must be Vicar Max's place. A lot of shit strewn about, man. Journal of Maximilian de Soto, Volume 1. The scribblings on these journal pages are utterly illegible to anyone except Vicar Maximilian de Soto. Oh, so that's his journal. Doctrinal Studies, 539 of Equity and Equations. These textbooks have been out of print for almost half a century. The margins are filled with scribbled notes, and many passages have been underlined. Some pages have come loose, the glue now yellowed and cracked along the spines. The religious symbol on this flag denotes the Order of Scientific Inquiry. Alright, very cool. Index of Banned Literature. Oh, I wonder if we need to find all of them. Well, no quest, so maybe not. OSI anointment vial. Smells suspiciously like iceberg-aged whiskey. Nice. And he's got his own lectern. When the hell did you have time to move a fucking bookcase in here, man? Good grief. We'll talk about that later. So wait. How many crew cabins do we have? I mean, assuming this is this counts as one. Wait, what is that? Oh, I'll take that. Thank you very much. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you serious? 6 companions? Fan-fucking-tastic. An old saber. Oh, this is all the stuff that I picked up at various points. I guess I've given them memorabilia, including the people that aren't even on the ship yet? What? Okay. And this is our mess hall, our kitchen. Anything new here? I mean, so far it doesn't look very lived in, but... Spectrum vodka. Who put that there? Lemon slap and Moab fizzy tea. Fantastic. And what else? We're good. So what is this room? Some sort of secret sex dungeon? Yep. Definitely a sex dungeon. This is the kind of environment that you definitely want to be engaging in coitus in. Yep, that's it. Fantastic. Alright, well, I guess that's our brief tour of the rest of the ship. It's pretty cool to see what everything is and all that such. And I'm very much so looking forward to resting in my captain's quarters and all that such. Alright, so let's leave the episode off here for now. We'll come back tomorrow. Oh! I didn't even fucking notice his terminal. Yeah, we'll check that out in the next episode, and then we'll also go talk to Vicar Max and all that such. And I guess we'll move on to the next phase of our lives. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast!